Well, good morning. You gonna say your good morning too? Because Denise is on Instagram.
Good morning. Look at how bad I look. I
She
hate a hat on me, but I have to
says
wear
she's not a hat person. I don't think it looks bad on her.
Yeah, well.
And Kylie's going. And well,
Piper. Always going.
Piper's going too. Where's Piper?
I'm not picking her up.
Well, good morning again. Today is Tuesday, June 16th. 16th, yeah. August 15th. How did that come out of my mouth? Yesterday, if you watched my video yesterday. I couldn't believe it. And Buffalo Fawn, you were my first comment, and I just happened to scroll down and look, and I saw the comments, and I thought, so I had to, I was trying to edit it, and I ended up putting it on private. So I am acknowledging Buffalo. I did see it. Thank you so much, because I think by the time I saw your comment, I think I had like 25 views. So 25 people were misinformed about the date. Hopefully they didn't think that the summer was almost gone. If you can see it, we have a guest star right here. I don't know if you can see him. Let me see, I'll try to put it up. No, you can't see. He's right here. It's Mr. Spider. The itsy bitsy spider went up the garage door. Up went the door. No, I won't do that. I'll go in the other door. We have a girl at work that when I worked, she was deathly afraid of spiders. And I told her, your basement is loaded with them. She says, I don't have not one spider in my basement. Silly, silly girl. All houses have spiders. You just don't see them. I hate when you turn on the water. Not that this has happened here, but it's happened to me a couple times. And then the centipede comes out through the drain. Ugh. I always hear about, and I think it's just a rumor or a myth, like an ancient tale, that somebody sat in the toilet and a rat came up through the toilet bowl. I always think that. Is somebody going to come and bite my butt? I don't know. My tooth is bothering me again. It was bothering me for a while, and then it stopped, and now it's starting again. I think my dentist is open. I have to call to find out. I don't know that there's much they can do, because it was one of those teeth it's just hanging by a thread, so I'm going to lose it no matter what. But as soon as I lose it, then I'm going to have to get a partial, which I'm in no big hurry for. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's just I'm aware that it's there. You know, like your teeth, you don't know they're there until they hurt. And then you think, oh my gosh, I got teeth. They hurt. When we were little, we went to the worst dentist. And it just seemed like every time I went, that it was going to rain. Because he was terrible. My mother, well, we didn't have money. By the first time I went to the dentist that I have a memory of, I was 10 years old. And I had 24 cavities. It was terrible. And I don't have 32 teeth. I only have like 30 or 30. At the time, I think I had like 28 or 30 teeth. So almost every tooth had a cavity in it. And what he would do was he would give you that shot of Novocaine and then immediately start. He wouldn't wait till it was working. And then by the time he was done, then the Novocaine kicked in. And I had to go back there how many times to get that. And every time it seemed like the clouds would be blue when I sat down, and then they'd get all gray as soon as he gave me that shot. And one time he gave me a shot like right here, and he hit the nerve, because you have a nerve in your mouth. I didn't know that, but I found that out. I jumped out of that chair. Not because it was just the jolt of electricity or whatever it was going through my body caused me to jolt out of the chair. And I refused to get back in the chair. I refused. My mother, you're getting in that chair. We're getting this done. It was terrible. So I don't have a good memory. And then we switched and went to a different dentist, and he just kept packing. And one time I took a bite out of a piece of bread and broke my tooth in half. Because it really wasn't a tooth. It was just some kind of a buildup of a tooth that he had made. I had terrible dental experiences. One time, you know how you get I don't do this, and that's why I'm so leery about getting an impression, because the last time I got an impression was they put the mouth thing, you know, like the putty in your mouth, and they put it in, and they walked away, and they waited too long, and it stuck, and they couldn't get it out. And I could see the panic look on their faces. I could imagine the panic look on my face, because they couldn't get the impression thing out of my mouth. And it was a horrible experience. I have so many bad dental experiences. They did eventually get it out, and the mouthpiece, thankfully, the part where they wanted to make the cap, did stay. It didn't crack from when he was taking the impression out. And I don't even know why they did the whole mouth anyhow, but it was the worst experience. So when I had to have a root canal, I told the lady, well, I had to have a root canal. No, I was getting my wisdom teeth out. That was it. I was getting my wisdom teeth out. And they wanted to show me the procedure, and Denise had brought me because you had to have somebody drive you home. And they said, well, you need to watch this film. And I go, no, it's okay. And they go, no, you need to watch it. And Denise says, she doesn't need to watch it because if she watches it, she's not going to have the surgery done. And they go, no, she needs to watch it. So we went in there and I saw what they were going to do. I should have just looked away. But, like fool me, I watched. And so when we got all done, she says, okay, are you ready? And I go, yeah, I'm ready to reschedule because I'm not doing that today. So then when they did do it, finally, a couple weeks later, they gave me a sedative to take before I came. They completely knocked me out while I did it. And then they gave me pain pills to bring home because I had I think I had 2 done. Maybe I had 3. I had a lot done, I know. And so then when I got home, I remember when I was taking the pain pills, I was always watching the Rosie O'Donnell show every day. And I remember taking my pain pills and sitting in the recliner, and I heard, it's the Rosie O, and that's all I remember. I was out. I was knocked out. Because I really can't take pain pills. I just can't. I just can't. But anyway, I did get my results back from my thyroid scans, and there's good news and bad news. There's always good news and bad news. But the good news is my numbers are coming down. When I had originally started, before they put me on the vitamin D and the something for calcium, to get rid of the calcium buildup or whatever, my numbers at the time were 197. I think they're supposed to be the highest. I think you're supposed to be a 77, and I was at 197. It's gradually coming down, and now I'm at 97. So he says we're going in the right direction, just to continue taking those medications for now and get that under control. All of the scans for the parathyroid show that it's functioning fine, and blah, blah, blah. The numbers are coming down, so that's good. My vitamin D numbers are good. Everything is good. And I says, well, that sounds good. And he says, well, now into the bad news. And I go, what? I have a nodule or a lump on my right side of my thyroid that I have to go back and get another ultrasound on. And he did a video call with me yesterday, but he said that when we get the results back from this one, that I have to go into the office because he wants to feel at my neck and stuff like that. But he says it's not anything to be overly concerned about. He says, but concerned enough that we want to get it done. So that put me at a little bit of ease because, like he said, schedule it for 3 to 4 weeks out. That'll give it time to, we'll know which way, because we'll have a comparison then. So he said schedule it 3 to 4 weeks out, and then we'll talk about it then. So I said, well, is this going to be another 3-hour test? And he said, no, the most it'll be is a half hour. So I said, okay, I'll do that then. Well, I was going to do it anyhow, but I said, do I got to go back in that tube? And he says, no, it's just an ultrasound. So I said, okay, I can do that. So we'll see about that. And then I'm going to have some oatmeal for breakfast with my fruit. And then for dinner, I'm going to have a salad because I made an extra piece of chicken. And so I'm going to have some chicken on there with some cottage cheese and pineapple. Jim shoots on his league tonight, so he won't be eating dinner, so I can eat whenever I want. Don't know if I told you that Denise did not go for the whole walk with me. I walked 2.5 miles today. She only walked 1 mile. And she told me I should start my beginning because I dropped you guys. I said, you guys are so used to my filming, you know that you're going to go for a ride somewhere along the line. And then just stay on track. It's a beautiful day today. It was a beautiful walk. It's supposed to get muggy and hot later in the week. So we're just going to keep on trying. I'm not giving up. I'm just, I know that I'm so close, but I'm just not giving up till I get there. I know that. And I'm not even going to give up once I get there. I know that. But I know it's easy. It's easy just to give up. But, I've come too far to come this far. I want to go all the way to the end. And that's my plan. It doesn't matter how long it takes. This is the way I'm going to eat the rest of my life. So it might take me a little bit longer. If I was a little bit more dedicated, I could get there quicker, but I've reached a point in my life that I want to have some fun along the way and enjoy my life, and it's just so different, like even when I was going for my walk, some man was building a new mailbox and I stopped to talk to him, and I was trying to stay 6 feet away, but he's not one of those people that believe in that, and he came up a little too close, and I'm thinking, this is terrible that we're living like this now. I know we have to live like this, at least for a while. But that's just not in my nature. It's just not who I am. I take my precautions. I don't wear a mask when I walk because I say like I don't meet anybody, but obviously today I did. But I just like, if I'm in a store or something, well, I made myself laugh when I'm in the store. Oh, that was funny, Sandy. That was a good chuckle. If I go in a store, I'll wear a mask. That's my thought. But anyway, okay, let's get on with our day. I've babbled on enough, so I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. For breakfast, we're going to have some oatmeal and some toast and berries, actually fruit, and some tea. So today is Tuesday, June 16th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, "You are what you do, not what you say you'll do." It's a 9-point breakfast. 0 for my egg, berries, banana, tea. 4 points for my oatmeal. 2 points for my toast. 3 points for my peanut butter. You know what? I forgot my milk. So it's 10 because it's 1 point for the milk. So I have 13 points left for dinner. I like to write it down just so when I look back I'll know. So anyway, I'm only having a salad for dinner, so I'll be well within my points. Well, a few of you have asked me about the puzzles that Jim and I have done. This is the one puzzle we did this year. And then I did this other puzzle, I don't know, last year or the year before, of my grandkids. They had taken pictures and got them for me. And walking down the hall here, this is another one that Jim and I did. We did this past winter. And we also did this one. And then I don't know how many years ago we did this one. We did this one a few years ago. This one was hard. This one took us a long time. We only did one that winter. Okay, I'm going to have another massive salad again with some cottage cheese and pineapple with my lemonade. It is a 10-point dinner. 0 for my salad, the pineapple, and the chicken. 5 points for the Thousand Island dressing. I saved up my points because it's my favorite dressing. 1 point for my croutons, 3 points for my cottage cheese, and 1 point for my lemonade. So I actually still have 3 points left for the rest of the day. Well, I'm feeling pretty confident. 2 days in a row. I wish I could feel this way on the weekends. I don't understand it. I just don't understand why it says Saturday or Sunday, and I just think my mind says, you don't have to pay attention to what you eat. I wish I could figure that out. As soon as I figure that out, I'll be well on my way to getting to my goals. I tell myself all the time I'm going to do it, but then I don't. So let me get the phone. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? I know. Like Jim says, with every bullet. I know that sounds terrible, doesn't it? Anyway, I stayed on plan today. I was really happy with my results for the day. That was Sophia calling me just to talk, and then she told me that she was doing her laundry and she forgot she had a sock in the laundry tub and it clogged up the thing and the basement flooded. So she says, and my mom didn't really get that mad. And I thought, well, that was good. So, like I said, I'm just chugging away here. I'm going to have a better weekend this weekend than I have had in the last, I don't know how many weekends. Just get my mindset right. That's all I got to do is get my mindset right. And just not think of it as a Saturday or a Sunday. Just think of it as a day. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy. But most important, stay safe.